All right, we're back here with girls basketball action. The 4-9 Lady Apaches from Fairview take on our 5-7 Lady Tigers from Liberty Center. I'm your host, Mark the Captain Bly, and on the call tonight, Mr. Spike Whitman.
Well, Captain, I believe you just said the records. They were 4-9, and we're 5-7.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I checked that out a little bit. Fairview's Apaches are averaging 45 points a game. Liberty Center averaging 39. Now, we give up an average of 50 a game. They give up 52. So we're going to have kind of a trade-off.
Well, and both teams have beat one opponent twice in their record. So Fairview beat Hicksville twice. They got wins against Montpelier and Ayersville out of the GMC there. Liberty Center has beat Holgate twice.
Yeah.
And then also wins over Springfield, Edgerton, and one other one that just escaped my brain. I had it in my brain. So, all right, well, we're going to take a break here for the national anthem, play introductions, and we'll be right back.
Tonight's non-league girls basketball matchup between the visiting Fairview Apaches and your hometown Liberty Center Tigers. We begin to approach you with liberties and freedoms like none other. To honor America, we ask you to please stand for the pledge of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Fairview High School Next Door members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and by the High Standards of Conduct Competition Emulation of member schools. While the action in today's game may be fierce, all attendants are reminded that this is a game between young adults, and that sporting behavior is expected. The officials assigned to today's game have done so according to the standards adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tonight's officials are Mr. Jim Elsasser, Mr. Ryan Avers, and Mr. Reyes Ramirez. These gentlemen are providing a necessary part of today's game, and all are reminded to treat them with respect. And now let's meet our teams. First, for the visiting Fairview Apaches. A 5'8" junior number 2, Patience McDaniel. A 5'6" senior number 3, Kayla Mavis. A 5'9" sophomore number 4, Sammy Mavis. A 5'4" senior number 10, Madison Sharp. And a 5'6" junior number 23, Aubrey Hammer. The Apaches are coached by Russell Zedike and assisted by Nikki Grimes, Joe Hunt, and Carrie Zedike. And now, let's meet the starters for your Liberty Center Tigers. Starting in guard, 5'3" senior number 1, Eddie Singleton. At forward, a 5'7" senior number 2, Maddie Bailey. Starting another guard, 5'7" sophomore number 3, Hope Atkinson. Starting another guard, a 5'3" sophomore number 5, Chloe Moeller. And starting another forward, a 5'11" junior number 10, Alita Forsythe. The Tigers are coached by Tim Davis, assisted by Josh Williams, Braden Weimer, Kristen Stacy, and Casey Underwood. And tonight, Meyer Bateman, honorary ball for Liberty Center 4th grader Claire Hill.
All right, Spike, we're back. We were talking a little bit off air about the last time these two teams met were in the regional finals over at Anthony Wayne, a barn burner, the Kreitz girl. I don't want to say Fairview's going to rebuild, but, man, after you have an all-world player in all sports, you've got some fixture to do. But then, Spike, you look at Liberty Center, those 9 seniors on last year's team. And so both teams kind of in a unique situation where they got a lot of players on the floor that didn't factor into a lot of those varsity games last year.
Yeah, and so in Liberty's same way, it's an all new lineup. These girls very inexperienced at the varsity level, though we're into the 13th game for Liberty Center, and so now some of that experience is starting to come forward.
Well, and a lot of it also, Spike, is playing together. This unit hasn't played together. Some of these girls were freshmen on the JV squad last year. So,
all right, tip kicked around, won by, and we're going to get a travel call. Zintek with a little bit of face-up pressure forced the travel call, so Liberty will take over for their first possession of the ball game. Chloe Moeller handles the point guard duties tonight out front, gets it right back from Atkinson. Kind of a 3-2 zone. Man, they skip pass out to Moeller. Tigers trying to work the perimeter on the top. They get it to Maddie Bailey. Little flip inside. Layup good by Zintek. Maddie Bailey on a terrific feed on the old give-and-go play.
Yeah, that's how you beat that 3-2 zone.
Yeah, you got to get it inside. There we go. Pressure from Atkinson. They lob down to the corner. Fake one way, go the other. Loose ball. And picked up there Bailey. Good job by Moeller to regain possession. Fires to Zintek. Layup good! Tigers in transition go up 4-0. Pressure from Bailey.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was close.
Well, and the guy over here, he likes to call travel. I thought for sure he was going to call it.
All right, moving around the perimeter. Long 3-ball, flat iron off. Rebound backside up. That won't go. Zintek on a rebound. Wait a minute. They knocked it free. Loose ball. Now we're going to get a tie-up. Atkinson stepped in.
How does the shortest girl on the floor, get the rebound, Spike?
Strange things happen on the basketball court. Moeller up on the high key off to Atkinson deep wing. They move it to the left side, posting low. Fosnight. Pass tipped, and it'll go out of bounds. Stepping into the passing lane was number 23, Aubrey Hammer. Liberty with a slight height advantage with Fosnight. Other than that, though, they match up pretty well. They go high. They feed down low to Fosnight on the low block. Back outside. Atkinson up fake. Step back three. That's going to be too long. Rebound inside. And Zintek jumped in there, making a play, tied her up, and now the possession arrow will be moved to Liberty Center on the next one. So stealing a possession arrow, if you will.
If nothing else, Eddie Zintek is going to make her presence known tonight.
Yeah, she always does. All right, working the perimeter. Tigers in a man defense here. But they flow to the ball. They flow and they work well. Running one-hander. That's going to hit off the back iron. No good, but we're going to get a foul on the shot. And that'll be charge.
Her first, team first. To the line, shooting 2 for the Apaches.
What'd you used to call that, Spike? The flying Walinda.
Yeah, the California jumper.
Yeah.
Foul went on Bailey. You know, Liberty Center has Maddie Bailey, Zintek, and Fosnight all average or just a little over 3 personal fouls a game. So that's always a first quarter concern for Coach Davis, not getting anybody with that second foul, because that just changes the whole schematics.
It does. Yeah, that's a good point.
And first one good. So a 4-1 lead, or second one good. 4-1 lead now by Liberty. Here's Moeller. Kicks it off. Gets it back from Zintek. Left point. Down to the corner to Atkinson. Fosnight moving to the ball. Nothing there. Now Moeller penetrates. Takes the skip pass. Knocked out of her hand. They're going to rule it. Goes to Fairview.
Yeah, I think it hit her foot.
Yeah. All right, in the backcourt, the guards picking up their players in the backcourt. Zintek forcing her to turn the dribble, but they get it across the timeline. Looking to stare. Good job by Moeller. Moeller, a hound on defense. And they force a bad pass into the deck, and Tigers will take over. Their second forced turnover.
Ace Atkinson down at the end of the bench thought he was going to get in the game there, Spike.
Zintek down to Atkinson, deep right corner. Skip pass outside. Moeller up fake. Now gets it off. Zintek with the left hand. Nothing there. Has to bring it right back on out. And Moeller finds Atkinson, top of the key, over left point. Feed down low. Zintek, nothing there. And that feed is going to go over the center line.
You know, Moeller had that at the high post. I'd like to see her take that little foul line jumper.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
That's going to put the pressure because they're sagging that defense down because they know of that height advantage you spoke of.
Yeah. Liberty, I think their girls would be it would be a good thing, you know, to see them, like you said, drive more. Get that shot up from that foul line area. All right, little weave. They take it around the corner. Handoff now, deep right wing. Zintek putting on pressure. Now switched off. Bailey takes the man. Here's the drive. Splits the defense. Layup up and good. Number 2, Patience McDaniel.
Nice drive off the wing for her.
Zintek in the corner, skips it out to Moeller. Moeller has to go high to get it. That takes the zip out of the Tigers offense. They've got to reload. Here's Moeller. Fosnight flashing across, down low, draws a double team. Now they skip it. Zintek back out. Atkinson loads up 3, too long. And Bailey saves it. Good job there, Bailey. Bailey always hustling, always working. Bailey feeds inside Fosnight.
That's a foul.
And we're going to get a foul. She had the ball knocked out of her hand, regained possession, then got hammered on the wrist. She'll go to the line.
I don't know that she was shooting, but she was, absolutely.
Fosnight, a good free throw shooter, 67% on the year, hits the first.
Macy Crew into the game, as well as, who else came in? I know Moeller, I think, came in. Yeah, Brooklyn Moeller, number 4.
And rims rolls, hung on the iron, wouldn't go. Moeller, Axton rebound, out to Crew. Crew touches the ball for the first time. Pow! Right down the chute. 8-3, Liberty Center with, in a way, a 4-point play.
Great hustle on that offensive rebound, though.
Yeah.
Atkinson.
Yeah, she works hard. Now the flip, they run the weave, pull up outside the paint. Loose ball picked up there. Fosnight chases, puts on the pressure. Now, Moeller slaps the ball. Tigers working that. Now they run the weave, penetrate to the elbow. The running one-hander rolls off the front iron. No good, but a Liberty Center personal foul.
Ooh, that's a tough call.
Yeah.
But she was trailing the play, so they think she reached around. Probably did, but tough call.
Maddie Bailey picks up her first. That one front iron rims off.
Substitution for Fairview, number 24, Lavaya Cole. And for the Tigers, number 0.
Peyton Hagen.
They're going to give Fosnight a break. You got to keep her fresh, and they try to substitute every quarter for her.
Well, and Peyton Hageman, she's probably one of the senior time-wise people on the floor. She knows what to do in that post.
Hageman does a good job defensively and rebounding when she's in there replacing Fosnight. She's down low now. They feed up high. Bailey back to Hageman. Hageman skips out to Atkinson.
Oh, she left her feet.
Yeah, and had to force the ball.
And that's exactly what Coach Davis said. Stay on your feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's a lot easier coaching up here, Spike, than it is down there. But
all right, now they'll give Atkinson a break. Back into the game will be Chloe Moeller. So Bailey puts on pressure, forces the dribbler to reverse. Down low, Hageman there bodies her up.
Oh, man, we're going to be here all night, Spike.
Wait a minute, yeah. Who did they call that on? maybe too much body up. Kind of forcefully had control of her, but used too much of the trunk of the body. Now the lob on the wraparound, that's going to be too strong. Hageman on a rebound, dishes out to Moeller. Moeller pushes ahead, fires. Here's Crew, running one-hander, has it blocked on the way in, and they're going to rule it was, off Liberty Center. Tigers lead at 8-4.
I always said it would have been a foul or out of bounds on Fairview.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right, now they get a double-team pressure, and Moeller.
We got
that is Brooklyn, stepped up a little too hard.
We got 5 fouls called here in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah. All right, they get it lobbed in. Now the drive, cut off there by Brooklyn, Moeller. Tigers switch off. They go to the right wing with the ball. Tigers now get a double team, and that one forced a turnover. Long lead from Crew. Crew ahead. Moeller, high runner, caught off the window. That was an adept play with a lot of finger roll touch. Baby. 10-4 Tigers. Down to the baseline, lob to the middle, running one-hander, that won't go. Backside rebound, grabbed off by Brooklyn Moeller. Ahead to Chloe. Chloe up the left side, finds Bailey. Bailey feeds down inside. That knocked away and recovered by Fairview.
Good idea, though.
Yeah, she's a penetrator, a driver, and Maddie Bailey makes plays. That time Chloe Moeller got beat but had the wherewithal to keep her cool, got a hand on the ball, knocked the dribbler askew, but in the long run it finally turns out to be Fairview ball. Minute 16 to go. They'll inbound it, deep right wing, feed down low. Hageman, oh my goodness, that was clean.
We're going to be here all night, Spike.
Hageman did a good job, got her hand on the ball. The referee perceived it to be also on the wrist.
That's 5 team fouls on Liberty already, Spike.
That'll be her second foul. And now Fosnight will come into the game, replacing her replacement. At the line, rims, pops off the glass. The shooter's roll drops. 10-5. And both ends good. Fairview back to within 4. Just over a minute. They get it ahead to Macy Crew. Back to Moeller and over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn eyes the low block with Fosnight. Nothing there. Fosnight draws a lot of double team attention. Tigers continue to get it. Maddie Bailey kicks it right back outside around the horn. Macy Crew unloads. Flat iron, no good. But Brooklyn Moeller runs down the rebound. Chloe feeds inside. That ball stepped up and intercepted on the right side.
Wow.
Skipped all the way across. Long 3 ball. Front iron, no good. Tipped by Moeller. And we're going to get a foul inside on one of the Moeller cousins.
Yeah, I don't know.
Foul on number 5, Chloe Moeller.
Yeah, Spike, Fairview's doing a great job of that. They're in that 3-2 zone, but I'll tell you what, it's a 3-2 sag. They're sagging that high post defender right down, and they're picking the ball off. And we talked a little bit about the last game about Liberty being that half a second behind on the pass, and boy, that makes a big difference. And Fairview's doing such a great job sagging that post defender down.
All right, so at the line, that one too strong off the back iron, loose ball, and Crew recovers it, beats the double team pressure, and the Tigers back in business with 25 seconds. Down to the corner to Fosnight. Fosnight, nothing underneath, back out front to Chloe. They have Atkinson, spots up 3, short, ball up in the air. Crew on a rebound. Crew tied up. Ball loose out of bounds, and they're going to say it belongs to the Tigers. LC with 11 seconds, a lot of time to set up an inbounds play.
Macy Crew she only has one mode of playing, and that's tough.
Yeah. Here's a three. Atkinson. Oh, it looked like it was on target. Rebound up inside. Grabbed by Fairview with 4. Up court. Stop. Hand off. 3 ball on the way. Right point. Shot up. No good. Fairview had a good look there at the buzzer. Couldn't drill it. After 1 period of play, Tigers up 10.
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. All right, Spike, we're back here. The first quarter stats look like this. Liberty was 4 of 9 from the floor, about 45%. Fairview, 1 of 12, Spike.
Ow.
But they were 4 of 8 from the free throw line. So they had 8 free throws in that first quarter. So that's 4, 5, 6 points, yes, for them. Turnovers, Liberty was 6, Fairview with 4. Rebounds, Liberty with 4 offensive boards for the night. So Liberty Center 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and, that's typical Liberty Center style. Rough, tumble, mix it up, in your face, body contact. That's the way they play the game. Offensive rebounding, Maddie Bailey and Chloe Moeller are averaging more offensive rebounds than defensive, and that's unheard of. That is a sign of pure hustle. All right, Tigers have it to open it up. Brooklyn finds Fosnight out on top of the key. Fosnight feeds down low. Brooklyn back to Atkinson. Atkinson pull up. That's blocked, but they're going to say a foul on the shot. She was bringing it up from her waist and got hammered across the wrist.
They went to a man-to-man defense all of a sudden out of that 3-2 zone. So Atkinson will go to the line here for 2.
Have the Tigers shot a free throw yet?
Yes, they were 1 of 2. From
1 of 2, okay. Yeah. All right, Atkinson on the board with a free throw. Atkinson averages 10 points a game, leading scorer. Fosnight next with 6. That one flat iron, no good. Fosnight hustles in, got a hand on it, and instead of that being a easy Fairview rebound, Fosnight forces that ball to be tumbled and tipped. Liberty has it. Inbounds, Atkinson up fake. She'll drive into the paint. Pull up 7-footer. It rolls, pops, got it. Good! I love that. Put the ball up. Take it to the rack.
Well, 13. She had been shooting that 3, Spike, so they came out to guard her. She nice pump fake and went to the rack.
Yeah, good call there. Atkinson with a little push-off on the hip, not detected. Now a double team. They get it down low, and the turnaround throw-up is good. Off the rim and rolled in. She'll go to the line to shoot a free throw.
Spike, I'm not sure what Liberty was doing on defense there. They were all over the place.
Yeah, that time they had too many people out front and not enough down low. And so at the line will be Mavis. That shot misses, but the gap close to 12-8 or 13-8. Liberty by 5. Now stolen away. Layup good.
That was I wasn't paying attention, and then I do it again.
Another Liberty turnover.
That's just
stepped over the line.
2 mental mistakes in a row. Kind of lackadaisical pass, and then not paying attention, frustrated, stepped over the line.
Now Fairview, for being 4 and 9, they've been very competitive this year. We've got a couple common scores and a foul on Zintek. That may be her second. Yep. That's what I mean. Now the fouls start to become a factor here. Wauseon played Fairview also, and Liberty's second game went very well. They finally got beat by about 11, but it was only down 4 early in the fourth. But each team, Fairview got beat by 13, 14 points, so that was pretty comparable. But Fairview gave Archbold a run for their money, losing by 15. Liberty got beat by 25 or so. So 13-11 now. Fairview making a run. Crew to the left point. They get it down to Fosnight.
She walked.
And Fosnight picked up her pivot foot. She had a chance for a move there, starting to initiate it in the turnover.
In for the Tigers, number 2, Maddie Bailey.
Maddie Bailey back into the game. Maddie's one of those you hate to see her off the floor for more than 2 minutes a game.
Yeah.
She just does it everywhere on the floor. Rebounding defense, she's aggressive. Now the lob inside, that one too high, picked off there by Brooklyn. Brooklyn lobs ahead, grabbed off balance. Moeller made a great effort to twist her body back to get it up, no good. And then what happened?
Well, Chloe Moeller, the ball bounced around. Chloe Moeller was out of bounds, and she just it landed in her lap when she
okay.
She come back in bounds, but she didn't establish herself.
Ouch! Boy, that's a tough luck break. Now they set a screen out there on Moeller, but the Tigers recover. Crew made that a play. Didn't allow the penetration. Now the weave, the handoff, the spin move, tries to feed across the paint. Crew with a little bit of making room. Ouch! And that one turned over. Grabbed the shot, 8-footer. Inside the rim, pops out. It'll be off the Lady Apaches. Tigers with it.
Well, and that'll make Coach Davis have an aneurysm here. These lackadaisical passes, it's like, hey, here, Fairview's pressure defense is just taking its toll right now.
Yeah, Liberty having a little bit of...
Well, it's self-inflicted pain, Spike.
Bailey finally runs into a double team, finds Crew. Crew, hands off. Here's Brooklyn, nice middle move, stop and pop. It's a little bit too strong. Ball tipped around, grabbed by Fairview. They've got a 3-on-2, ball in the middle. Feed off to the left wing. Cut off there by Brooklyn, and the rebound yanked away.
Hey, nobody's going to take that from me.
No, not from Bailey. Maddie brings it up, finds Moeller. Moeller tries to go down low to Fosnight. That one picked off. And Fairview now on the attack. 5 minutes left here in the second period. Liberty by 2. Long skip pass, 3-ball on the way. Wow, nothing but net. And Fairview has jumped into a lead now, 14-13. A little bit of hands on the body. Got away with it. Here's the drive. Moeller on the hard dribble. Finally, they get number 24, Lavia Hall.
Spike, Liberty with 10 turnovers so far in this half.
Wow.
To 5.
I was going to say they've forced about 3 turnovers, but some you called them lackadaisical. About 3 of those turnovers have hurt. Here's Atkinson, changed hand, hesitate, stop, pop, no good, gets her own rebound. Kick back to Crew. Crew penetrates, splits the defenders, and she got grabbed on the right arm, and she lost the handle of the ball.
Spun her around.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious. Woo!
Not to the referee that was standing 3 feet from it.
No, they're getting paid for it, Captain, and so they can call what they... All right, push up the right side. Good pressure from Atkinson. 14-13, Fairview by a single point. They work the perimeter and down to the corner, flashing through the paint, and bingo! Another triple, and all of a sudden Fairview's ability has now rang up a pair of triples. They've taken the lead. They were down by 6 and now lead by 4. So a 10-0 run. Maddie Bailey cut off on the drive. That ball knocked away, and here comes Fairview on the attack. Atkinson cuts her off, but the feed to the opposite side, too strong. Atkinson on a rebound, and we're going to get Fairview.
How? What?
Uh-oh. Now, I didn't see that either.
Oh!
What? If anything, it should have been on Atkinson. Oh, man. Where Fosnight must have been a foul away from the ball. Here's the lob inside. Atkinson got a hand on it, rejected the shot. Ball tipped around, and now stepping into the passing lane, Zintek. Changes hands, drives it with the right, throws it up, draws the foul on the charge into the hoop area.
That was an easy call when you turn your back and just run into the player. I can call that one.
Yeah.
Both teams with 3 fouls here in the second period.
Zintek, a 55% free throw shooter. First one rims off.
Which means she should make this next one, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Odds on favored to make this next one at 55%.
Second one, rims, pops, and drops. The shooter's roll.
I'm a mathematical genius.
Yes, you are, Cappy. 17-14, lob ahead, baseline 10-foot pull-up. And now Fairview's hit 3 shots in a row. They go up 19-14, and Liberty Center calls a timeout.
Yeah, and I think Coach Davis is upset just because they're not talking on defense, Spike. They're coming down, and it kind of looks like a rugby scrum. They're all going after the ball, and nobody's in their lanes, and I think that's I can hear Coach Davis from here across the gym. And he's going to make a statement change, I'm going to call this. You know, when you change your entire lineup, you're just trying to make a point. And then Brooklyn Miller will come in and he looks like he's going to go with Chloe Moeller, Brooklyn Moeller, Brooklyn Miller. I think I saw Gabby Conrad in there. So he's going to, and Peyton Hageman. So complete new lineup here for the Lady Tigers. And
oh, yeah, I guess so.
I think he just...
Gabby Conrad, you mentioned her.
Brooklyn
Miller,
number 32, a freshman. Very athletic freshman.
Yeah, I like some of the things she can do. All right.
I'm sorry, Brooklyn Miller's a junior.
Yep. Inbounds to Brooklyn. Brooklyn splits the defense, lobs it ahead to Conrad, and Conrad back to Moeller. Hands off. Here's Brooklyn Moeller to Chloe. Bounce feed inside, and the layup was down and wouldn't go. Conrad, they ran the play on the wraparound, but that ball should have went down. That was inside the cylinder.
Great play.
All right, down to the corner. Drive in the middle of the paint, feed off, and penetration into the paint. The break to
down the court.
Basket, and bucket good. Double team pressure, and they're going to call Liberty for a travel.
Liberty is just paralyzed at this point. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah. Well, that last shot should have been in. That was bad luck. Yeah.
But, I mean, on defense, it's like...
defense,
okay. And you know, they brought the ball out of bounds and kind of just stood there.
All right, working that perimeter. They reverse the dribble. The Tigers got a double team, but we're going to get a foul on Brooklyn Moeller. Her third already. So the Tigers now forced to make a change to get her out of there. Took one right across the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, and I think Coach Davis has got to bring a ball handler back in. He brought Eddie Zentek back in the game. Traveled, yeah.
Ooh,
that was
it? Okay.
For the Tigers, number 2, Maddie Bailey. And for the Apaches, number 24, Mariah Hull.
And Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Moeller.
Yep, she must have got a bloody nose out of that. All right, inbound stolen away. Now knocked loose by Zintek, grabbed by Chloe Moeller. Now they're going to call it a tie-up.
Another lazy pass, Spike.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but that's exactly what it was.
Liberty had a 6-point lead. Now it's a 7-point. And Coach Davis calls his second time out, I believe.
Yeah, well, he's upset. I don't disagree with this, Spike. They're not running the basic inbounds plays.
Yeah.
So I think they've been scoreless here for about 4.5 minutes, haven't they, Spike? Except for maybe a free throw.
Yeah.
In Fairview, I tell you what, and let's not make it sound like Liberty's to blame here. Fairview with a couple of triples and some nice ball movement, and now with this pressure defense, I think they found something, and they're going to stay heavy with the pressure defense.
All right, this is a big possession for Liberty with just over 2 minutes left in the quarter. They get it inbounds. Zintek gets it right back to Moeller. Moeller splits a double team. Moeller drives all the way down, gets it off to Bailey. Layup good! Moeller took it on her own to drive the length of the court and then dish off to Bailey, who finished it off.
Well, they ran the inbound set.
Yep. 21-16 now. Ball loose on the court. Liberty steps up, and it's going to be off Fairview. So maybe the Giant has awakened. What was the first quarter score? Did you get it?
10-6 Liberty.
10-6 Liberty. Oh, and a foul. Tigers got it ahead to Moeller. And when she went to put up the shot, she got hammered from behind.
Rode her like one of those nickel carousel ponies out in front of Kmart, Spike. Oh, no, I'm showing my age on that one, aren't I?
Yeah, I'll say.
Grandma, I need a nickel. I want to ride the pony. And, of course, Grandma would say, when that blue light comes on, Grandma's going in the store.
Yeah.
Again, only the people over the age of 50 will know what that reference is to.
All right, they get a lob into Bailey. Bailey puts it on the floor. Hard dribble. Turnaround shot. Too hard off the glass. Great idea. And Liberty jumps in there, forces a tie-up. So the Tigers seem to have raised the pressure level a little. 21-16, minute and a half left here in the first half. Fairview with it. Tigers show pressure. They lob ahead. And that Maddie Bailey came flying through the air on her flying trapeze, you might say, and changed the concentration of the receiver, and Liberty with it. She'll throw the home run ball. It's out there to Moeller. Moeller, one dribble to get set, lays it up, good! Zintek fired a baseball strike.
What a great control move by Chloe Moeller.
21-18, pressure from Zintek. They're ahead, lays it up to Zintek. Her layup hangs on the air, falls in, good! 21-20, Liberty Center right back into it. Chloe Moeller with a great job, and Zintek read that, stepped up, got a hand on it.
Like, I'm just going to say, I think this starting 5 unit got the message.
Good call. You're right.
Message received, check.
Yeah, yep. All right, we got a 1-point game with a minute to go. Fairview. Down low to the paint, to the baseline, they double team. They forced to kick it all the way out. Now a double team there. They give it right back on a give and go. Can't go. Liberty Center closes up tight. Ball on the wing. Long skip pass, up fake. Now the left-hand drive. Shot comes up short. Ball battled forward around. And blocked in there, I believe, by Zintek. Atkinson has it. She'll throw the home run ball up court. Here's that shot. Won't go. Maddie Bailey on a rebound. She got pounded, popped, and yammed, but kept her cool. Got the rebound. Will go to the line.
Spike, a 6-0 run here by Liberty Center. They were down 21-14.
Yes. Yeah, Liberty led early on by 6, but that was erased. Now they're right back in it. Bailey with a chance to tie, and she's got a swisher sweet.
Gabby Conrad checks in.
Now, Gabby was the one that comes off the bench now and then, and I like what she brings to the table. She's got some strength.
Yeah, and she's a JV starter, Spike. So what that means to me is she's got minutes.
Yes, yes. All right, both ends of it. Liberty Center's rallied, 8-0 run. Both ends good. They lead 22-21 with 20 seconds. Lob to the corner. Now they get it down low. And a travel call. That was pressure from Bailey and Conrad. The double team forced to travel. So Liberty Center has come back like gangbusters.
Well, and Fairview has called off the dogs here because Liberty's figured out how to beat that press.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
10 seconds here in the quarter.
All right, ball knocked free. It's still loose on the deck. And the arrow favors the Tigers with 5 seconds. So
Spike,
they've got time to get a shot.
Spike, I was watching Coach Davis. He looked at the possession arrow. He was going to call a timeout and just said, nope. Good move by him.
Yeah. Atkinson double teamed. They'll get it to Conrad. Fire inside.
No.
Buzz Knight shot.
Nope.
Up a little too late. The Liberty Center Lady Tigers moved the ball well. They came back strong after that rude awakening. And after 2 periods of play, Liberty Center 22, Fairview 21.
Hey, the junior class and the senior class experience after prom for this year.
All right, we're back here from the Jungle and Liberty Center. The Lady Tigers, 22. The Lady Apaches of Fairview High School, 21. And halftime stats look like this. Liberty Center started out 4 of 9 in the first quarter from the floor, shot 4 of 11 in that second. They end up 8 of 20 for 40% shooting. But Fairview 1 of 12 from the floor. They came back 6 of 12. For 50, they shot 50% in the second, and it showed. They went on that 7-0 run with those couple of triples. But they finished the half 7 of 24 for just right around 30%. From the free throw line, Liberty Center was 1 of 2 in the first, came back 4 of 6. They finished the half 5 of 8 from the free throw line, not too shabby. And Fairview ends up 5 of 11. But turnovers spike at one point. When Fairview went on that run and that pressure defense, Liberty Center had 12 turnovers to Fairview's 6. Wow. And in that late stanza, Liberty forced 6 turnovers in that next 3.5 minutes. And so the turnovers are even at 12. And rebounds, Liberty Center, here's the interesting thing, 9 offensive boards.
Yeah,
for the Lady Tigers.
That's Liberty Center for you. It matches their proclivity for aggressive play.
Yeah.
We see that with a not bad foul trouble, but a couple girls. One with 3.
Well, they're not going home with extras, I can tell you that much.
Now Liberty Center was able to score from the inside in transition, and it was Fairview that was able to hit perimeter shots to help spur their attack. They've got a couple of threes and some other perimeter stuff.
Yeah, they were 0 for 3 in threes in the first quarter and then 2 for 2 in that second quarter.
Yeah. Fairview had that hot streak. So Liberty Center needs to still play aggressive. They've got to try to force transition. And Fairview not getting the ball inside and scoring from there, but they're getting it around the outside. Boy, I just love that halftime music, don't you?
No. It drives our YouTube stuff crazy. And hey, if you're out there watching on YouTube and you haven't hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, it helps us. And we are generating revenue off of YouTube. People have asked me that. Yes, we are. And all of that money goes into our scholarship fund. So when you hit that bell, you help with that cause. And we'll be giving 2 $500 scholarships away to students that want to go into broadcasting.
All right, the Tiger defense forces a bad entry pass, and now they're on the attack. Fairview with that first possession. Now they get it to Atkinson, deep outside, switches hands on the drive, feeds down low. Bailey, turnaround, shot blocked and recovered by Fairview. Nice piece of defense. Moeller cuts off the dribble down at the baseline. It's going to go off Moeller.
Yep. Good defense by Moeller.
Liberty with the same starting 5 that they started the game with. Zintek putting pressure on the ball, feed outside. Moeller all over that. They lob over the top. Force Fairview to stay outside with it. Liberty now in kind of a man defense. One dribble. Bailey collapses. Here's a 3. Good by Fairview. They get it in bounds.
Hammers third triple, Spike.
Yeah. Chloe Moeller with a good Z cut in the backcourt. Gets open, gets it across the timeline under heavy pressure. Now double team, ball knocked loose. Picked up by Fairview at midcourt. Bounce feed across, and that's going to sail out of bounds.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
No,
Ooh.
no,
Ooh,
no, no, no.
One referee looked for help. He couldn't see it, and the other one did not make the correct. So Fairview with a free possession here.
Yeah, this referee got hung out to dry down here by the other two.
Yeah. Now the lob knocked away. Excellent job of reading that was Zintek. Just like a defensive back, a safety, coming across to knock it away.
I've seen her play powder puff, Spike.
Yeah.
She's a good safety.
Here's the drive inside. It's going to be kicked, and it'll belong to Liberty Center. Now Fairview is going to apply some full court stuff as they have been for the game.
Well,
now,
it worked earlier for them.
They get it back to Atkinson. Atkinson on a dribble. Double team, kicks it ahead, Zintek. Zintek on the attack, switches hands, goes up. That shot blocked, but recovered by Bailey. Bailey fighting for that one. Fosnight, long lob across, Zintek, window, good! Fosnight with a terrific pass across the paint. Now the 3-ball lob, that's going to back iron, no good. Moeller on the backside. Moeller gets a little double team pressure, kicks it across. Here's Atkinson. Atkinson to Zintek to the foul line, kicks it back. Bailey on the attack, gets it to Atkinson. 3-ball, that's going to hit top of the backboard, bounces around, and off Fosnight, applying a lot of pressure. She had Fairview all redispositioned there, but they got a good bounce and they'll keep it. All right. 24 all tie. They try to get a pre-screen set. Nothing doing. Here's the drive. Throws up short. And Atkinson flying through the air picks up the rebound. Now pressure stoles away. Kick, that shot rolls up. That won't go. Atkinson out battles for the ball. Pressure from behind. Switches hands. Dumps it down inside. Bailey shot too strong. Ball tipped around. Fosnight gets it. The roller off the flat iron. Good. Fosnight with a good hard work. Tigers take care of the ball. Dump inside, and we're going to get a Liberty foul.
That was a nice give and go by Fairview.
Yes. You know, sometimes a foul's justified, and that time it was. That was point-blank range. Second foul on Chloe Moeller. And first one up, good. It makes it a 1-point Liberty lead.
Fairview shot 5 of 11 in the first half from the free throw line.
Second one, high archer. That gets all net. So it's tied up at 26. Right back to Atkinson in the backcourt. Atkinson with a one-on-one dribble. She'll push it ahead. Strong dribbler against the press. Fires across. Chloe Moeller fakes right, goes left. Gets in trouble. Now dishes on a little give and go. Zintek can't get it to go. Loose ball picked up. That shot won't go by Moeller. Now picked up Zintek. Kicks it outside. Maddie Bailey elbow. That won't go. And fighting for the ball inside is, let's see, that was Chloe. Boy, Tigers play tough. Very physical team. But that time it wasn't in the cards. Now the lob bobbled out front. Tigers double down on that. Skips it away. Atkinson intercepts. They get it ahead. Here's Chloe Moeller. Shot won't go. Rebound. Fosnight put up good. Fosnight trailing the play but never quit. Got there for the putback. 28-26 now. Tigers up by 2. Here's the lob. Out high. Look underneath. Tigers do a good job and pressure from Atkinson. With Bailey in the vicinity, forces a turnover.
Why isn't that a foul?
Now, You know, there was a day when that was always a foul.
When you sweep your arm inside on a reach, that's a foul.
Yeah, across the body.
I don't know, maybe a rule changed or something. I don't know. Spike.
No, I think they just call it a lot looser. Zintek to trigger into Atkinson. Atkinson switches hands to the corner, stops, gets it to Fosnight, tries to feed back down low. Good job, but the ball ricocheted. And Zintek in there to doggedly make sure she tied up that loose ball.
She picked her up after she
and then
threw her on the ground.
Yep, good Christian move there by helping her up after she pounded on her. Here's Zintek, gets it in. Atkinson fires three. Good! Yes! Atkinson, the three-point shooter, averaging about 30% out there. Knocks it in. Zintek with a lot of pressure. Now the bounce feed down low. Fosnight with a good job to reach in, try to disturb it, and then got caught back up with the dribbler.
And Coach Davis tells Aletha, hands up, up, not out.
All right. Fairview underneath the basket. They look to bounce inside. Shot, rolls. Oh! Hung on the iron and dropped in good.
He just looked at her and said, what did I just tell you?
Yeah.
What did I just tell you? Hands up, not out.
Her second basket is good. Shooting one from the line, number 3, Kayla Mavis.
That's Fosnight's second foul. So Liberty not in any big danger yet, but the three-point play brings Fairview back to within 2. And Macy Crew, the Lady Dynamo of the Liberty Center, checks in. Atkinson in the backcourt. Everybody else retreats, and we're keeping a man on her, number 24, Lavia Hull. Here's Atkinson, switches hands, gets it inside to Crew. Crew muscles and bodies her way up. And a tie-up.
Spike, one of the things they tell you, when you get the ball in the post, the last thing you want to do is dribble it.
Right.
Because it lets everybody else get to it.
Yeah, you got to shoot it or you got to dump it right back out.
That's right.
All right, Tigers get a double team on the ball. Fairview kicks it around, finds the dribbler at the elbow. Now back outside on the corner. A lot of pressure from Zintek, goes with her player. Now the lob down low, and rejected by Fosnight as she caught up with that pass to the paint,
wait
to
for
the
her
baseline.
To get out of it there quick.
The lob inside, blocked by Fosnight, recovered over there, Zintek. Oh, that was a rejection.
Well, and they picked her, too. They sent a person down to pick Fosnight, and she got around it. That was a great play.
Atkinson working hard on the dribble. Now pivots, finds Crew. Crew tries to turn the corner. A lot of body pressure, and the foul will be called on Aubrey Hammer. They call some of those.
As long as they're consistent.
Liberty by 2 with 2.5 to go here in the third. Maddie Zintek to trigger in. Chloe Moeller puts it on the floor. Now finds Maddie Bailey. Bailey at the elbow. Now they get it down to Fosnight. Yep. And a good reach in over the top foul from number 4, Sammy Mavis. Fosnight fouled. Liberty will have it out of bounds. Zintek kicks it across. Bailey off the window. Rolls. Won't go. Ooh, that was tough. Liberty got the good look on that inbounds play. Now they screen high. Nothing doing. High lob. Fosnight keeps it. Goes to her knee, but kept the dribble. Over to Chloe. Zintek bounces out. Here's Maddie Bailey. Pull up 10-footer. Off the glass. Count it. Baby.
Well, that's a big bucket.
Oh, yeah. An athletic bucket. All right. Great pressure. They'll fire up.
Oh.
The high block. That was close. Crew got a hand on it. Come up with the steal. They get it to Bailey. Bailey with 1:40 to go here in the third quarter. Chloe Moeller battles through the double team. They get it to Crew, and Crew dribbles right into a defender.
Commits
and
the
it's going to be a
frustration
white foul.
Liberty Center foul number 23, Mason Cole, her first, team third. Entering the game for the Apaches, number 14, Samantha Coolman.
Fortunately for Liberty, knock on wood, nobody in foul trouble with 1.5 minutes left. Tigers by 4 here in the waning moments of the third period. Zintek comes up, gets a double team, forces a high dribble. Now the drive on the baseline, runner too long, rebound backside, that's going to be no good. Zintek battles in there, and ooh, you know, I saw a game the other night where they didn't automatically call everything a jump ball.
Right.
They let them battle for a second
Well,
or two.
and you'll get referees that have different tendencies, and the
Yeah,
girls just
yep.
have to figure that out, Spike. I mean, everybody's got their own little style going.
Yeah, I loved it when they played it like that. Called it like that.
And some referees don't like that.
Fosnight finds Zintek inside layup. Good! What an entry pass! That's the third terrific pass by Fosnight tonight. They go up high, now feed the wing. Fosnight on a block! And Fosnight fouled from the rear, a frustration foul perhaps, but
I like that. She came back
playing
with
some
a little
inspired ball. Yeah.
with a little bow going. Oh, you're going to slap me, you might get a little elbow here.
Fosnight with 5 points, but her real contribution has been blocked shots, rebounding, great passes.
Hands up, not out.
Stolen away, but stepped on the sideline in front of the Liberty bench. Tigers will keep it. They lead by 6. Last time they led by 6 was early in the first quarter. 41 seconds left here in the third period. They'll lob it in to Zintek. Zintek returns it to Chloe out near the center court line. Now bounces ahead. Crew comes out to get the ball. Fakes the pass inside. They find Fosnight. Fosnight gets it out. Crew on the way.
Ooh.
Crew! God! What a big shot for Liberty Center. A 3-ball. This third period has been kind to the Tigers. Ball battled for. Zintek had inside position, and I'm going to wait to see how
10.
they sort this out.
Yeah, they're going to get Fosnight.
Fosnight.
Yeah, she was running down the court.
I was concentrating. I didn't see it.
Yeah, she was running down the court. That's her third foul, so Coach Davis will take her out with 15 seconds left in the third here. Just don't want her
great job. Fosnight with her third, but not in a desperate situation.
Well, and very effective with her hands up, not out.
Yeah. Here's a lob. Liberty got a tip on it, and Zintek comes up with the loose one. I'm not sure who got the tip, but a great job for rejection.
Oh, she carried it.
With 3, with 2, with 1, and Moeller got up court, ran into opposition, but Liberty Center did not give up a late bucket. And their lead now is 9, 38-29 at the end of 3.
Broadcast is copyrighted by Tiger Sports Live for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of Tiger Sports Live is prohibited. Tiger Sports Live is prohibited.
Tiger Sports Live would like to thank its 2024-25 title sponsors: KK Collision, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, Affinity IT Group, Swanton Welding, P's and Ello's Pizza, Ohio Asphalt Paving, Davis Farm Services, Holgate Metal Fab, and the Gerald Grain Centers. We appreciate you guys. They support us, so please support them. Please support them. All right, our third quarter stats look like this. Liberty Center was 7 of 16 from the floor, Spike. And I'll tell you what, look at the shot chart here, Spike.
Oh, yeah.
All the shots within
all
the
up
paint.
deep in the paint.
Yep, and then we had 2 of 3 on 3-point shooting. Liberty Center went 7 of 16 in that, so they're 15 of 36
Wow, now
So-
you're getting into some pretty fair country shooting right there.
Yep. No free throws for Liberty Center in that period. And only 4 turnovers to, again, 6 turnovers.
You know, ever since they made that defensive change, the Liberty Center has really played some inspired ball on that defensive end. Here's Chloe Moeller on a rebound, and they're going to, rightfully so, call a tie-up. Fairview was quick to jump in there after she came down with the rebound. Tigers keep it, though. Zintek waits, gets it into Atkinson. Atkinson pushes it up court. Double team, gets it ahead. Zintek, low pass. Zintek recovery. Zintek hammered, no call. Gets it off to Chloe Moeller. Now the high lob inside to Hageman. Turnaround shot. That won't go. Tough break, good move, but wouldn't fall. Battled for on the floor. Will get a tie-up. Great entry pass to Hageman.
I didn't like that call, but I won't whine about it.
In our long-standing history, how many times have we changed the official's call?
Once back in 99, I think. When Kristen McEwen made that half-court shot, but it wasn't a half-court shot.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. That probably wasn't in 97, 99 maybe.
It was back in there. Uh-oh. Under pressure, Tigers have it intercepted. Fairview back to within 7 on the drive. They get to the paint, kick out to the wing. Long 3 balls, too long. And it hangs on the top of the backboard, finally rolls off and belonged to the Tigers. Now, Fairview came out, scored the first 2 points of this fourth quarter. Here's the home run ball, grabbed there by Moeller. 1-on-2. Moeller stops, pops, it's blocked. Ouch, tough break.
I'll buy that. Oh, there's a carry.
Now, there's one you seldom ever see.
Well, when it goes above her head,
Yeah.
you kind of have to call that.
Palming the ball used to be a rather common call about 6 decades ago.
Well, but that's one of those tough calls because that's a judgment call.
Yeah.
One referee calls it one way and one calls it another.
Yeah.
Now
Here's
they got the
Atkinson
Euro step.
reverses, gets it into Bailey down on the low block. She's hammered.
No, I think they're going to call it off the ball, Spike.
Really? Okay.
Fairview foul number 11, Chloe Panico. Her first, team first.
All right, Liberty Center keeps it. That's the important thing. Hageman's still in there. They lob it in to Atkinson. Atkinson tries to steal the baseline. Now bounces into Zintek. Zintek runs into trouble, battles it away, gets it. Shot won't go by Bailey. Hageman on the rebound. Hageman, I didn't see it, but it could well have been. The referee was right there. Hageman grabbed that loose ball, did a great job to get it back into play, but they claim she got a double dribble. Now Aletha Fosnight back into the game after getting about a 3-minute rest, counting the halftime break. Fairview down in the corner. They'll lob to the low block. Pass inside. That's picked off by Chloe Moeller. Stepped down and took it away. Atkinson against pressure. She's done a great job tonight and saved. She was double teamed. Chloe did a great job trying to get across, and Zintek hustling down court. Steps down, intercepts the dump feed, and hammered, but none the worse for wear. She'll shake that off. But what a job. Liberty's played well on those kinds of catch-ups and fixing the situation. Now inbounds to Fosnight, right back, and gets it off to Chloe. Chloe will lob it ahead to Atkinson. Atkinson lobs across, too high for Maddie Bailey, breaking down the lane from the other side. So, 38-31, Liberty by 7, 5.5 to go. And, of course, you can see that on the screen. Double teamed, and, well, that's Addie's style. She applied the double team pressure, but did it with a little bit of body hookup. That's her third. 7-point Liberty lead. Now they reverse the dribble, try to turn the corner off her foot. Atkinson almost dribbled it away, but kept her cool, recovered, and then put it in play across the timeline. They've had a big battle out there all night long, Hull and Atkinson. Now Bailey. Bailey looking for help, and we're going to get a timeout. 5 minutes left. Liberty Center calls their third timeout. They'll have 2 remaining.
Hey, join us this week. Check our Facebook. We've got the schedule up there. We'll be back here. What's today? Tuesday? We'll be back here Thursday.
Yeah.
As the Lady Bulldogs of Swanton come to town to take on our Lady Tigers. And then Saturday we'll be back on the air as our men will take the floor against the Wayne Trace, the Raiders. The Wayne Trace Raiders will come to town. So
that's right. We're going to be back, Captain, this Thursday.
You and me? Hey, I need to renegotiate my contract.
All right, Tigers have it after the Liberty timeout. Chloe Moeller waits, hands off to Zintek. She'll recover out there near the scorer's bench. Bounces out to Atkinson. Atkinson handling the ball, and a lot of pressure. That should have been called. That was a hammer job, and the layup is good. That went uncalled.
I think she
went
dribbled into her, though, Spike. I think that was kind of one of those, well, yeah, she found her, but...
All right, great job there by Maddie Bailey coming up to take the pass. They get it off, and down to... Ooh. Now she's coming a little more binding. We've got a Tiger foul.
That's the 4th on Fowles night.
Wow.
The frustration foul. She dribbled right into the player. I'm not really sure where she was going, but...
Tried to recover, but lost the ball and drew a foul. So her 4th.
7 turnovers in this quarter. Diamond Dan down there on the stats. Gotta love that.
Bosnight steps up, got a hand on that, knocked it away. Still playing aggressively, even saddled with 4 fouls.
Well, I think with 4:14 left, what else do you do?
Yeah.
Tight ball game.
Yeah, she's not going to help you on the bench. Atkinson reverses her dribble, gets it up. It's done a terrific job handling the ball. Long 3-ball corner. Good! Addie Zintek fires a big bomb from the corner.
Wow, the senior.
Zintek leading the way for Liberty with 14 points. Boy, she felt it and she filled it.
No, foul. 28 feet, 29 feet from the basket. Coach Davis is like, why? Why?
Yeah. All right. Tigers by 8 now with 3:45. Around the corner. Atkinson got a hand on it, and we're going to get a timeout from Fairview. Boy, Fairview was making a bit of a run. Got it cut to 5, but Zintek, bingo, baby.
Yeah, once again, if you're out there on our YouTube channel, hit that like button and that follow. That'll help us. Like I said, we are generating revenue. I've had people ask me, you making money off of YouTube? Yeah, $146 so far this year. We didn't start making revenue until just a little bit after football season, right there at the end. But all that money, though, goes right into our scholarship fund. The other thing I was approached by, Spike, is how much money we make.
Oh, gee. I've lined my pockets filthily for over the years.
Yeah, I just said, my response is to it? I said, Spike and I are just happy that it's not costing us to do this anymore.
That's why I've still got a part-time job.
Yeah, that's right.
Delivering meals.
In case we need pocket money for Tiger Sports Live.
All right, Tigers put a lot of pressure. Screen set. But the Tigers recover, take that drive away, pull up 15-footer short. Zintek on the grab on a tough angle rebound. Good hands there. They get it ahead to Chloe Moeller.
Eddie Zintek, the difference maker so far, Spike.
Boy, you better believe it. She's come up big tonight in a lot of her different fracases. Now they get it around. Fosnight puts it on the floor, back to Zintek. Zintek's going to drive the paint. She's stopped and kicks it across to Bailey. Here's Miller, feeds inside. Moeller feeds inside Zintek. She'll draw the personal foul. That was great. It was a 2-on-1 created by Chloe. She drove inside, and when the defense stepped up, bounced it in, and Zintek was hammered. She'll go to the line. First one up. Rims off.
Zintek with 14 tonight, Spike.
Yeah, and that's where the Lady Tigers, they need somebody to step up big every night. One person's got to step up offensively, and with the Tigers' great defense, they can win some games. And Zintek catches the second one. Tigers up by 9 now.
Brooklyn Moeller checks in for Atkinson. She'll get a rest here, probably for about a minute or so, and they'll bring her back in, the ball handler.
Yep. Just under 3 minutes now. Tigers by 9.
This is a big possession for Fairview. They got to get some points.
Oh, Brooklyn Moeller with a lot of hot pressure down there on the dribbler. Forces the ball to kick out of bounds. The Apaches keep it. They look to the paint, nothing there. Long 3-ball, nothing. And the save attempt comes up short. Liberty will have it.
Guess who's coming back in, Spike?
Boy, that didn't take long.
No.
I don't believe she wrote any letters or sent home any money during that break.
For the Apaches, number 14, Samantha Kuhlman.
Well, even a 30-second break sometimes can really make a difference if you can just catch your breath, get a drink, and shake your head a little.
Well, I think they did an offensive defensive switch there.
All right, Zintek lobs, and Fosnight goes high to put it or grab it. Now Atkinson in the backcourt bounces ahead. Ball goes out of bounds. Tigers were getting close to the 10 count anyway.
Substitution for the Apaches, number 23, Aubrey Hammer. And for the Tigers, number 4, Brooklyn Moeller.
And Brooklyn Moeller checks back in for the defensive switch here between her and Atkinson.
Brooklyn Moeller, another tenacious defender for the Tigers. Fosnight comes out on the inbounds pass. They'll run the wheel. Here's the drive. They split it. Rebound by the feeder. And her shot won't go, but a personal foul on the Tigers.
I think that'll be 5. And
Yep.
Fosnight, again, if Aletha Fosnight, if you happen to go back and watch this, every time she's put her hands up, she's been effective on a block. Every time she puts her hands out, she's gotten a foul.
Yeah.
Not that she's going to listen to us by any means, but you can see for yourself here. Hands up, we're good. Hands out, foul.
Yep.
She's going to sit with 5.
A great defensive game tonight.
Absolutely.
Yep. Chipped in with 6, but
rebounds and defense. Block shots.
Made some great passes. Oh. First one up. That's going to settle inside, ping pong around, and go down.
Macy Crew, 3-point specialist, checks back in for Liberty Center. 2:20 left on your 3-chord scoreboard there. You can see on your screen. 3-chord, the supplier of our Tiger Sports Live gear.
Oh, yeah. Second one, that's also good. So, lead now at 7. Fairview is going to put on all the pressure they can muster here in the backcourt. Atkinson.
Oh, pick up your dribble.
Bounces ahead to Moeller. Contact, nothing called. And now loose ball. Zintek grabs it, double teamed. The 10-second clock stopped because of getting tipped.
Why? What are you doing? Coach Davis is like, what are you doing? You had a clear path. The clock is in our favor. Why are you hurrying?
In fact, why didn't we just pull it out?
That's exactly what Coach Davis says. What are you doing? There's 2 minutes left in the game, and we've got the lead.
Now they're going to come up, put on a little pressure. Fairview with the ball. They only trail by 7. They get the ball up high. Good pressure from Brooklyn. Hand off, dribble around the corner. Zintek bodies her up. Now they run that dribble weave, top of the key, to the elbow right side, back outside. Here's the drive down to the block, high block, and we're going to get a foul on the Tigers.
Yeah, and that's
a body up.
Problem with that is Spike Liberty Centers with 5 fouls now will send Fairview to the line to get score points with no clock running.
And the shooters roll. Good. Lead cut to 6.
Fairview with only 3 team fouls, Spike can afford to be a pretty aggressive.
Yep. And aggressive they'll be. They'll try to force possessions. And 4 free throws in a row have cut the lead to 5. They get it in the Moeller. Back to Maddie Bailey and ahead to Zintek. Zintek kicks it back. Maddie Bailey across the timeline on the dribble. She's going to be double teamed. Keeps the ball, got poked in the eye. Zintek saves it, kicks it outside to Chloe. And we're going to get an official's timeout.
Yeah, she got poked in the eye. Yep. That's a good call.
Yeah, it was. It was unintentional, but she did get busted across the eyeball. So the referee with a good heads-up call. Liberty by 5. They'll put it inbounds, and they're Fairview going to pressure this play. Tigers break back. Nothing there. The high lob. And grabbed over there by Crew. A dangerous pass, but it was accurate, and we're going to get a foul now out front.
Well, and I said this was that's only the 4th team foul for the Lady Apaches, and so they could afford that.
Well, and actually trailing by 5, they're going to have to use it to hope to put Liberty to the line to slow this down.
Liberty's for the game is, let's see, what are they? They are 5 of 8 from the free throw line.
Yep. They get it to Zintek. Great job by Fairview trying to intercept, and we're going to get
timeout. Coach Davis.
And Liberty Center still has 1 remaining with 1:06. Liberty 42-37 over Fairview in a timeout.
Yep, once again, join us. The Lady Bulldogs from Swanton will come to town on Thursday. JV tip-off is 6 o'clock. We'll have both those games for you, and then we'll be back here Saturday as the Wayne Trace Raiders come to town. Our men will take them on. Again, that's also a 6 o'clock tip-off. Check our schedule. And we've posted some stuff on Facebook or whatever. If you're out there on YouTube, hit that like button and subscribe. You'll receive updates and schedule changes, as well as help us towards funding our scholarship stuff. We're about almost 1,500 people on our YouTube channel, so not bad for only about 5 months running it. And we always are very grateful for the Liberty Center faithful out there and the reach that we've had, Spike. You know, we talk a lot about that. Did you ever imagine we would be 100,000 views?
Oh, my, no. When we first started this, we were making VCR tapes for the players.
The enhanced, remember the enhanced VHS tapes we used to have to try to find?
Oh, yeah. Now the backdoor lob, they get it to Zintek. She wisely kicks it right back outside. Now Fairview has to play chase. Maddie Bailey with the ball. She's double-teamed. Breaks that, splits through it, draws the personal foul. Maddie Bailey with a power play. She kept it. She broke the double-team, drew the foul. Excellent heads-up play.
Yeah, that step through, and that's exactly what Coach Davis wanted. Step through the double team.
Yep. Bailey at the line. Got it. Big one there. Front end is good. Bailey. A lot of balanced scoring for the Lady Tigers tonight.
That's a great point.
Besides, of course, Zintek hot with 15. Maddie Bailey. Second one on the way, and the shooter's roll. She pulled it right back and yanked it in. Good.
Now, Coach Davis has said no fouls.
Liberty up by 7. Fairview tries to turn the corner. Great job of Chloe Moeller on defense. Now knocks it away. Comes up with a steal. Outlet to Zintek. Zintek double team. Now knocked away.
No foul.
Here's the drive.
No foul.
And, oh my, they can't count the basket. She was clear out at the foul line, made another dribble after she was hit.
No continuation. We don't have NBA continuation but they're going to give it to her, though.
Oh, my. And now Zintek is fouled out. Yep. This could get dicey. I cannot believe.
Well,
they counted it, though.
Yeah, but Liberty Center shouldn't have fouled Spike. The clock was running. In a bucket, they could have blew 20 seconds just by letting the ball bounce. And that's just going to come with reps. The team just needs to get some reps in, and they'll learn those types of things. But now Fairview could score points without the clock running.
That was that shot too hard off that flat iron. Atkinson muscles the rebound down, and they should be a foul on Fairview. Yeah, they surrounded Atkinson with 3 players, and she took a shot. She'll go to the line at the other end.
And the referees got together and talked about it.
Fairview foul number 11, Chloe Phoenix, her second. Centers in the bonus shooting 2.
Captain, you mentioned NBA continuation. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, take care of it now. And Atkinson gets the roller, but it won't fall.
No, you're right, Spike. 32 seconds left. There's plenty of time for the Apaches.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Shot on the way. That one filled it up. Tigers up by 6 now. That's a key free throw. 28 seconds. Dribbled around the corner. Kicks it back outside. They try to attack the paint. The running one-hander. That was blocked by Brooklyn Moeller.
That was
great
foul,
job there.
Spike.
Yeah. Shot on the way. Too hard off the glass. Ball kicked around.
No
We're going to get a foul.
Oh, my goodness. Coach Davis is going to have an aneurysm.
Well,
no.
In the heat of the moment.
That's going to be Brooklyn Moeller's 5th. I tell you, Spike, there are a lot of fouls in this game. Cole.
Yeah, this has been a slow game. We're already looking at about 20 after 9.
Substitution for the Tigers, number 12, Gabby Conrad.
Gabby Conrad will check in. Brooklyn Moeller will sit. She's got 5 fouls.
Well, 3 Lady Tigers have fouled out, and we were not in foul trouble.
Are we in Putnam County down there? Where's Continental Miller City?
Yeah. Hey, the first one's good. It's cut. The lead now cut to 5. Second one rims around. No good. Crew on the rebound. We got a tie up.
And it's
10.3 seconds. A second ran off, and it's going to be Liberty Center possession. Now we've just...
No, that's not... Yeah, that's not right. Yes, it is. That is right. Because I looked at that last time when they were down here on the floor. Yeah, Fairview's going to want a timeout. I'll tell you what, a 3 makes this game really interesting, Spike.
Yep, there's enough time with 10 seconds that Fairview hits a shot, and if they can... wow.
Yeah, I was
maybe get a foul in there.
I was thinking that possession arrow was wrong because I had looked down and think. I tell you, one of the things I was thinking, Spike, if it would have been Liberty's ball, throw the ball down the court with 12 seconds left and you're up by 5. Throw it down the court, somebody touch it, and let them run around with it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, in that third quarter, Liberty Center outscored Fairview 16-8. And it looked like they had the hammer down and hard and possibly ball game over. But not the case. Fairview has continued to fight and still very much alive here with them having possession.
And you said they 16-8. Liberty Center was 7 of 16 in that that third quarter, while Fairview was 2 of 10. So...
Okay, Liberty Center has to hustle out there. They look inside, nothing there. They have to lob way out. That's a big help. Now they unload 3. It's good! with 5.9 seconds to go. Fairview is pulled within 2, 45-43 on a big bomb from the corner.
Well, and they knew right where they were going, and Coach Davis drew that up. And
all right, now Liberty Center has to get the ball inbounds and caught. Then to let nature take its course.
I think I'd throw it about three-quarter court, Spike. I really do. I don't know.
You have to make sure somebody touches it.
Right.
That it doesn't go out of bounds. What Fairview will want to do is have Liberty inbound it 5 or 6 feet away and then slap on a double team.
Yeah.
Liberty wants to keep possession. They may want to look to get that ball, like you said.
I think they got to extend
least
the court.
15 feet up
Yep.
court.
They got to extend the court here, Spike. If Fairview wins, they're going to have to go 20, 30 feet, not 10. Yeah, I think that's a great point you made. They got to get the ball down and extend the court.
Now, Liberty's going to have everybody in that short court there to get the ball in.
But you made a point earlier. Someone's got to touch the ball.
Yep. They want Atkinson to get it. She rolls off a screen, gets it. Good power dribble, pivots, and she's finally fouled with 3 seconds left. Wow, they got it. Atkinson rolled around a double screen and got open. And the Tigers looked for it. They got it to her from Chloe Moeller.
2 free throws ends this game, Spike.
Well, anything can happen. And tell you right here, you got to have one of these. It's up and hangs, rolls off. No good. All right, so with 3 seconds to go, it's right there in front of you, folks. Atkinson shoots. Good! And a timeout.
Yep. They took their. Oh, they had 2 timeouts. Now they've got 1 timeout. So both teams with a timeout left here with 3.1 seconds.
Yeah, Fairview didn't use any timeouts for a long time, and that's come in well for them. But Atkinson hits that second free throw. Oh, boy. So now you've got to preach don't foul. They're gonna try to throw the ball in maybe to half court, get a dribble or two, and they could be able to throw up a 20-footer here. And there is just enough time if they can get the ball to half court.
Well, I think your point is don't foul.
Yeah.
Or, now with 3.1, I go, foul on the inbound, make them shoot 2. They need a 3 to tie.
Yeah, before they could possibly. All right, now Liberty is it appears that they're going to defend the mid-court area. They're not going to challenge the ball in that half. And that, I think, is a great move here. Liberty's going to defend mid-court. So they're going to roll the ball. 3, 2, 1. And they're not going to get... No, they got a timeout. They got their last timeout with a second left.
Yep, he got to call a timeout.
Yeah, they did. They got that timeout called in time. They're going to have to put a second back on the clock. You know, I'm not going to argue about tenths of a second, but for all intents and purposes, they should put 1 second up. The referee recognized it before the buzzer.
.3.
Well, like I said,
you can't grab the ball. You just have to touch it and throw it. I mean,
right.
I think you're right, Spike. I think there was about a second left.
Yeah. By all rights, I would think. I mean, but I don't know.
You can't. Yeah, if you catch the ball, it's over.
Yeah,
you can't. You have to. It has to be. They're almost going to have to throw it at the hoop, Spike, and hope somebody can tip it in and a foul.
Yeah.
And I would just guard the 3-point line and let them have the 2.
Right, and you cannot foul.
Yeah.
On the passing.
Guard this. Stay
In
outside of
case
the
they
3-point
call-
line. Out.
Yep.
All the way out.
In case they call it a,
Top of the key.
they're going to try.
Don't guard.
They're going to try to get a foul.
It's over. No, she dribbled it. You can't.
Once she dribbled it. But I'll tell you what, Liberty had a 9-point lead. It looked like they had this thing sewed up, 42-33, and Fairview scores on a 10-4 run. They come back and make it a ball game.
Fairview had them 21-10 at one point.
Yeah.
Spike, so a whole game of runs here. So
Yeah.
I'm tired, Spike, and I'm
I
hungry.
am too.
Let's go
It's
home.
been a long day. Well, we're not going to go into any great details, but Liberty Center wins it 46-43.
Well,
We've got stats here. Let's make sure
4
you
of
cover
14 for
those.
Fairview in the last quarter. Liberty was only 1 of 4. Only took 4 shots in that final quarter,
Wow.
Spike. That was really the thing. So free throws were not kind to Liberty Center. I think they were 5 of 8, 10 of 28.
Well,
Not kind.
Well, that fourth quarter was wild. Liberty ended up with three players fouling out,
Yeah.
and at one point we were not in any foul trouble. So, but Liberty played aggressive. That's their style. That helped win the game. A lot of good contributions tonight. Just a game that Liberty played their game, and Liberty won it by playing that way.
Yep.
Bottom line.
All right, let's go home.
All right, so a wild and woolly affair here. The Tigers win it 46-43 over the Fairview Lady Apaches. With that, everybody, it's good night and good Tiger sports.